Republic Act No. 6975, otherwise known as the Department of the Interior and Local Government Act of 1990. The department underwent reorganization from the previous Department of Local Government, or DLJ, into what is now known as the DILJ. Operationalized and initiated the call for a tangible reform in the country's public safety services, particularly for the uniformed bureaus under DILJ. The same executive order vested the National Police Commission with the powers of administrative control and supervision over the INP. With the passage of Republic Act No. 6975 on December 13, 1990, the Philippine National Police was established under a reorganized Department of the Interior and Local Government, or the DILJ. A new National Police Commission was created within the DILJ for the purpose of effectively discharging the functions prescribed in the Constitution and provided in the Act. The Act reorganized the former Department of Local Government into the present DILJ and established the Philippine National Police, or the PNP, consisting of the members of the police forces under the Integrated National Police, or the INP, and the officers and enlisted personnel of the Philippine Constabulary, or the PC.
975 established the Philippine National Police under recognized Department of the Interior and Local Government. This law stated the PNP is supposed to have a maritime police unit to absorb the police function, and the Coast Guard and to be provided with sea capabilities by virtue of Republic Act No. 6975, known as establishing and proposed a highly effective and component by police that is national, the scope and civilian and character, and was established in 1991 that called in Republic Act.
What is the meaning of 8551 or RA 551? In 1998, Republic Act Note 8551, otherwise known as the Philippine National Police, or PNP, reformed the Recognition Act of 1998, established the Internal Affairs Service as the mandated institutional watchdog agency for the PNP organization. The 8551, otherwise known as the PNP, reform and organization. In the Act of 1998, the Commission's authority over the PNP were strengthened, the expanded to include administration of police entrance examinations, the conduct of free charge investigation of police anomalies and irregularities, and summary dismissal of erring police. The PNP enforces laws and ordinances and performs statutory functions, while the AFP exercises primary responsibility on matters involving suppression of insurgency and other serious threats to national security.
Republic Act 9708, August 12, 2009, an act extending for 5 years the reglementary period for complying with the minimum educational qualification for appointment to the Philippine National Police, PNP, and adjusting the promotion system thereof, amending for the purpose pertinent provisions of Republic Act No. 6975 and Republic Act No. 8551, and for other purposes. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the Philippines in Congress assembled. Section 1. Section 30 of Republic Act No. 6975, as amended by Section 14 of Republic Act Number 8551, is hereby further amended to the read as follows. Section 30. General Qualification for Appointment. No person shall be appointed as the officer or member of the PNP unless he or she possesses the following minimum qualifications. For the new applicant, must not less than 21 nor more than 30 years of age, provided that except for the last qualification, the above enumerated qualification shall be continuing in character and an absence of any one of them at any given time shall be a ground for separation or retirement from the service, provided further that PNP members who are already in the service upon the effectivity of Republic Act Number 8551 shall be given for 5 years to obtain the minimum educational qualification, preferably in law enforcement related courses, to the reckoned from the date of the effectivity of this amendatory act. Provided furthermore that for concerned PNP members rendering for more than 15 years of service as who have exhibited exemplary performance as determined by the Commission shall no longer be required to comply with the aforementioned minimum educational requirement.
And for the other purposes, pursuant Section 4 of Republic Act Number 97008, the following rules and regulations are hereby adopted and promulgated to the implemented provision of the said Act. As used in these rules and regulation, law enforcement related course shall include but not limited to Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Bachelor of Art in Legal Management. The PNP shall submit to the Commission the list of PNP members who have rendered more than 15 years of service for purposes of determining exemplary performance. Upon such determination, the concerned PMP members shall no longer be required to obtain a baccalaureate degree and shall be deemed exempted from attrition due to non-promotion. To be considered to have achieved exemplary performance in the police service, the condemned commissioned police officer should have obtained an average objectival rating for at least very satisfactory or its numerical equivalent in his or her performance evaluation rating for a period of 2 years prior to effectivity of this act for the purpose of determining compliance with the requirements on physical and mental health as well as the non-use prohibited and regulated drugs. The PNP by itself or through a government hospital accredited by commission shall conduct regular psychiatric, psychological, drug, and physical tests randomly without notice. Section 2. Promotion. Promotions. A uniformed member of the PNP shall not be eligible for promotion to a higher position or rank unless he or she has successfully passed the corresponding promotional examination for technical services and other profession, has satisfactorily completed an appropriated and accredited course in the PNPA or equivalent training institution, and has satisfactorily passed the required psychiatric, psychological, and drug tests. In addition, the filing of criminal complaint against the police officer before the Department of Justice, prosecutors, often, and the office of the ombudsman shall not be a bar to promotion, provided, however, that upon finding a probable cause, notwithstanding any challenge that may raise against that finding thereafter, the concerned personnel shall be ineligible for promotion, provided further that if the case remains unsolved after 2 years from the after mentioned the determination of probable cause, he or she shall be considered for promotion, provided furthermore that if the complaint filed against the police officer is not a crime including but not limited to a violation of human rights, punishable by reclusion perpetua or life imprisonment, and the court has determined that the evidence of guilt is strong, said police officer shall be ineligible for promotion during the pendency and the said criminal case. In the event that the PNP member is held guilty of the crime by final judgment, said promotion shall be recalled without prejudice to the imposition of the appropriate penalties under applicable laws, rules, and regulations. There is finding of probable cause when an information has already been filed and ducted in the court. As used in this rules and regulation, violations of human rights shall mean the deprivation of life, liberty, and security of person, as embodied in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the other related treaties and convention committed by police personnel such as slavery or involuntary servitude, torture, cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment, arbitrary arrest or detention, arbitrary interference with a person's privacy, family, home, or correspondence, arbitrary deprivation of property, violation of religious freedom, violations of right to free speech, opinion, and information, violation of the right to be peaceful assembly and association, and any other human rights violations that may be provided by law. A police officer who is charged with a crime under the revised penal code, special penal laws, or any of the above enumerated human rights violation when penalty is involved is reclusion perpetua or life imprisonment, and the court has determined that the evidence of guilt is strong shall be ineligible for promotion. For purposes of counting the 2 years period, an authenticated copy of the information and certification from the clerk court indicating the date and information was filed in the court, Municipal Trial Court, Municipal Circuit Trial Court, Metropolitan Trial Court, Regional Trial Court, or Sandigang Bayan must be secured by applicant for promotion. No members of PNP shall be eligible for promotion unless he has been issued clearance from the Sandigang Bayan and the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI. In addition, he shall execute an affidavit stating therein that he has no case pending for any court or if he has a criminal case, the same has been pending for more than 2 years, or shall further state that if would be found out later that he committed perjury or mispresentation in his affidavit, he will hold himself criminally and administratively liable, and this promotion shall be automatically nullified. The institution of an administrative complaint or the tendency of an administrative case in any tribunal or quasi-judicial body against a police officer shall not be a bar to promotion. A police officer with pending administrative vessels upon the effectively of rules and regulations shall be eligible for promotion provided he or she possess the required qualification. A police officer with a pending criminal case at the time of the effectivity of these rules and regulations shall be eligible for promotion upon showing that her case remains unresolved for 2 years or more than from the time and information was filed in court. Section 3. Continuing Education Program. The Commission shall design, establish, and implement a continuing education program for the Philippine National Police officers and members in coordination with the Civil Service Commission, the on Human Rights, the Commission on Higher Education, and the Philippine Public Safety College through a distance education program and or an in-service education program focusing on a law enforcement, criminal investigation, human rights, or similar programs. Section 4. Repealing clause. All memorandum circulars, resolutions, orders, and other instances or part thereof which are inconsistent with the Republic Act No. 9708 or with these implementing rules and regulations are hereby repealed, amended, or modified accordingly. Section 6. Effectivity Clause. These implementing rules and regulations shall take upon its publication in two newspaper of general circulation. That's all. Thank you.